What is the worst piece of advice that you can give someone who is heading into high school? Want to get a good laugh? Call in a fake bomb threat on your school. No one will take it seriously. This happened 3 times at my high school, and one kid in my junior high got expelled for putting a real bomb in another guy's bag. Good times. Wear only clothes from Hot Topic, and a cat-eared headband. Meow frequently. Tell everyone in all of your classes you are a vampire, and sometimes drink a tiny vial of blood to show off how vampire-like you are. Be mysterious and shy, because then you will seem interesting. Axe body spray. Buy it and juice the shit out of it every chance you get. It's basically a shower in a can, only better. Wear only one hoodie, every class, every day. Refuse to take it off for gym. Why did kids do this? I used to do this in the beginning of manuscript. Probably uncomfortable with their body or social anxiety. Wearing a hoodie that is somewhat loose is kind of like a shell in a way. Of course, everyone's reasons might be different. I did it cause I just wasn't used to wearing only a shirt. Felt kinda odd. Don't let your dream of banging the hot teacher stay a dream. Ask her out in front of the class. The peer pressure from 30 kids all wanting this to happen will compel her to say yes, because of the implication. I'm not going to hurt these teachers. Everybody's opinion is important. You have to impress everybody. It doesn't have to be true, just impressive. Also send dick pics once you get flooded with nudes, share and post them 15 rounds up to 20 so it's basically legal age. I feel like you're now on some sort of register somewhere. To make friends as a nerd, remake your school's layout in Garry's Mod and share it as a deathmatch map. That was actually an official school project of a few friends of mine. CS map that was. Granted, not in the US. Nobody even thought of that as a red flag and everyone was just impressed with their skills. Edit. Not an actual school project, but a week where students chose their own projects. It had to have some sort of artsy background story. My friends and I, for example, reenacted historic movie Science's translation. Jackass was new on MTV, and we needed a reason to beat each other during school hours. People think it's really cool when you dab and cheat like that, so do it a lot. That's a one-way ticket to be a ducking winner. Depressingly, this isn't even terrible advice as it's 50/50. Demonstrate your love for Minecraft loudly, and don't forget your Naruto headband during gym. And walk like Naruto while you're at it. Watch High School Musical, Glee, and 13 Reasons Why, because that is exactly how high school life is going to be like. Those who can't break into choreographed singing and dancing end up in Glee Club who need practice/training times, plebs, a lot of them. Those who don't make Glee Club or new kids in school get bullied. Scream in the hallways as loud as you can. The louder the scream, the more likely you'll be able to attract mates. Everyone is going to be hyper focused on your every move, everything you wear, how you do your hair, and the imperfections on your face. Don't duck it up and become unpopular. Find the biggest, toughest guy in the school and spank his butt. Run to lunch so you have more time to spend socializing. Math, English, and science are all pointless later in life. Spend your entire time studying 14th century katana technique. While you were studying quadrilaterals, I was practicing the art of the blade. Have a baby, because everyone will think it is cute to have a baby. It will get you lots of likes on Instagram. I think a lot of my friends took advice from you. Now's a good time to re-establish your persona. Get a trench coat, black eyeliner, and become that cool and mysterious brooding guy. Everyone wants to be friends with that guy. My Bill just managed to talk his little brother out of getting a black trench coat/duster. I feel like we barely dodged that bullet. Stare at your teacher right in the eye. Strong eye contact equals strong learning. Throw food at lunch. When you take a paper and pass it back, always throw them up in the air. Stare at your teacher right in the eye. Strong eye contact equals strong learning. Actually, I had to do this in 7th grade. My life science teacher had a habit of staring at me during class. Told my mom, and she said hold his gaze. The next day I glared right back at him, unblinking. Flustered him so bad he forgot what he was saying. Bitch never stared at me again. My philosophy professor and I were in a bit of a stare down during one class for some reason. Mid-sentence of lecturing he says, "Oh, that is a nice shirt," with an inflection that suggested something had already been said about it, yet he was just now having some grand epiphany. I looked down quickly to see what shirt I was wearing. Just as quickly as I had looked down, I smiled sheepishly, realizing I had been bamboozled. It really was a cool shirt though. It had tape decks / cassettes and other audio equipment. My sister got it for me in Australia. FCK. Where is that shirt? It matters what everyone thinks. And do whatever it takes to impress them. The mullet is totally coming back. Your parents want grandkids, so get pregnant as soon as possible and as often as possible. You might be thinking, I'm a guy, so I can't get pregnant. That just means you have to try harder. Keep having sex until you get pregnant with man babies. Say yes to everything. High school is a great place to sell drugs. Quit while you're ahead. Looks at grades. Mid-ATS perfect drops out. Run with your arms held behind you like Naruto to maximize speed during transit from class to class. Does every high school have someone who does this? Yes, it's a rule. Also, one kid must run fast between classes while keeping his head down and dragging a roller backpack. Learn to love anime and everything about it. Never, and I mean never, forget to sprint to every class with your arms behind your back. Also, a fedora really compliments eyes. Be the nice guy every girl needs. Black trench coat, fingerless gloves and katana on your back makes you look like a shogun warrior. The females will be swooning for you. Now I know what my Tinder profile pic should be. Thanks. Make sure you blast dubstep from your $5 Walmart speaker from your backpack. How is that bad advice? It shows everyone around you that you have appreciation for the fine art of music and you'll get tons of friends. These are gonna be the best 4 years of your life. Well, okay mom. Thanks for the words of encouragement. It sounds like it's only going to get worse from here on out. If you try hard enough, the best 5 years. Poke holes in all the condoms you can find, but don't tell anyone. Your friends will think it's hilarious when they find out. Bully the nerdy children in order to establish yourself as top dog. Cliques matter more than schoolwork. Op said bad advice, not good advice. Run like Naruto and make sure to only use a rolling backpack. I knew a dude who you could always hear coming because his rolling backpack was loud as shit. This guy also smelled like Bo and slept through most of the classes. Care deeply about what everyone else thinks of you. If someone has a different opinion than you, always make sure to tell them and any others in the vicinity why they are wrong and that their IQ is lower than yours. If you like a girl, show up outside her classes when she gets out so you can catch a fleeting glimpse of her. But be sure to duck your head and run the duck away if she sees you. Repeat process until girl is got. The mixture of devotion and emotion will show her your husband material. Focus on nothing but your social life. The best stories you'll have to tell are the ones from when you were in high school. If you encounter a large group of people walking slowly in front of you, just wait. You definitely won't be late to class. Or if you're in a hurry, loudly scream, "Move fuckheads." It will earn you respect and make them move. Go as hard as humanly possible in everything in gym class. You'll be a shoo-in for the sports teams. I did this, and honestly it was the best advice I could give. Gym class can be the most boring class ever. But when you are a champ at badminton, long base, and you beat the pacer, then hoss gonna mess with you. Honestly, couldn't care less what people thought. I had a good time, haha. It'll be the best time of your life.
N.
People will respect you if you dress different. Join the anime club. It's an eye-opening experience. Op said bad advice. Opening your eyes to how not to be a human is good advice. Bright purple and blue eyeshadow are a must, and totally date the creepy 12th grader. Fight anyone who messes with you. Show them you're not messing around. Don't do this at my school, it's a 90-day off, and you get pulled out in handcuffs. Cut yourself on your upper thighs so no one can see. Actual advice given to me in high school. If you're not first, you're last. Being one of the cool kids can make or break your life. Working hard is way less important than being talented. Haram died for our sins. Don't ask that girl out on a date. Yeah right, who wants to go out with you anyway? There's kids who smoke behind the gym. Be sure to tell school authorities and maybe sneak back there and confiscate their stash of smokes. You'll be a hero for doing the right thing, even if they don't appreciate it.